Buccaneers. Hello Buccaneers, we are at Vista, California, and today we are going to be visiting a couple of historical sites. Our first stop is Rancho Buena Vista, Adobe. This is the best preserved of the fabled land-grant ranchos. Today, Miss Jan is giving us a tour. She's telling us about the area that was once part of Mission San Luis Rey. Then we're entering the courtyard. In 1845, Governor Pio Pico issued a land grant to native Felipe Sabria, who built a small adobe and a ranch. Since then, the property exchanged hands many times, and the building grew bigger in size. Today we're going to show you what life was like back in the day. Come on, brother, let's go to the kitchen. There are many artifacts here that show you how they lived. We're looking at an old refrigerator from the year 1920. Miss Jan is telling us how they made ice cubes.
After it was frozen and hard, then you crack the ice.
Then she showed us the oven.
You want to take this out of the stove? That's so cool. It's really pretty secure. Here you are. Take that hot pie out of the stove.
Next is an antique ice box.
The ice goes in there. Looks like it's like a freezer, I guess. And then you put your milk and your butter and your cheese and your meat, things like that, and then it kept it cold.
There are many other relics from the past, including an old washing machine and dryer. Now Miss Jan is explaining to us how they made the adobe. In this room, we're learning about the ranch life. The price sheet shows us how much things cost back then. Cows were branded so ranchers could know who they belonged to. This bed doesn't look that comfortable. In the next room, we're learning about weaving and sewing. Creepy dolls. Then we're looking at an old typewriter, oil lamp, iron, and rug cleaner.
And they would hit that rug as hard as they could.
This room was converted into a chapel after the city purchased this adobe to show how people worshiped back then. We're moving on to the next room. Here's a photograph of one of the owners at one point, Maria Antonia and her family. This piano had to be shipped around South America because the Panama Canal was not built yet. We're entering a bedroom. Another creepy doll. From 1931 to 1951, a Hollywood producer and his beautiful wife, Margarita Fisher Pollard, lived here, and this was her bathroom. Next is the living room. Brother is solving a puzzle.
You spelled both.
The last room of the adobe is the children's room. Finally, we're visiting the Adobe Gallery, which features art from local artists. We learned a lot of history here. Thank you, Miss Jan, for the tour. Our next stop is the Rancho Guajome Adobe. This is an authentic 1850s adobe hacienda. Today we are going on a self-guided tour with this binder because there is no guided tour due to the barbecue fest. Our first stop is the chapel. This binder provides interesting facts for each room of the adobe. Next is the carriage courtyard. We're walking by a very old pepper tree, and Brother is picking up some seeds to smell. Now we're visiting the Tack Room. This is where saddles, bridles, and other equipment are stored. Let's move on to the next spot. The Blacksmith Shop was built in 1855. I don't know why I'm wearing my hat like this. It looks funny. Hey brother, is that pepper seed still in your hand?
Still have it.
Listed in the National Register of Historic Places, the 7,000 square foot adobe contains 22 rooms. This is Majordomo's room. The Majordomo was the chief steward of this large household.
This is the bakery where they bake yummy
Silly, brother. They don't make Pockies at a bakery. Next was the old kitchen. What's the next room, brother?
This is the very new pantry.
Watch your step. We're now in the dining room. Brother found the china that is pictured in the binder. Now we're going to the second story. You can get a great view of the garden from here. Let's see what else is down here. Look, there's a classroom with many tablets on the table. It was cool to visit the Adobes in Vista. Please hit the subscribe button and remember to look for your own adventure.
Creepy dog.